How many knows church won't save you? Church won't save you. It takes the blood. And accepting the blood. Proclaiming it before thy friends and thy neighbors. That's what saves you out of this dark world. Accepting the plan of salvation that Christ done 2,000 years ago. If we played games long enough, but like the one at the foot of the cross, when he realized that they were playing games, he said, surely we crucified the Son of the living God. But it was too late then, he was already dead. But they didn't know that was the plan of salvation, would take his life away. That was the plan. And we sit in church puffed up and mad, act like we can't get in, act like this is against that and that's against this, we nitpicked and petty this and petty that. Listen, I'm telling you, the days are getting shorter. Your number's already numbered. Your bounds are done set. You better be looking up. Your redemption could be drawing nigh. Why do you think he told Peter, James and John, he said, sit here and pray unless you fall into temptation. It's that simple, that easy, that close. Why would you want to come to church and not deliver you wholehearted to the Lord? Why? Why? Wouldn't it be useless, Bill, to come to church and not give you wholehearted to the Lord? See, I've been talking about all these youngins around here when you preach. They think they sit here 2 nights a week there. They hear the anointing, they hear it singing, anointing in the songs. And they don't pay it no mind. But listen, accountability is to you all too. At a certain age, Mom and Daddy can't save you no more. They can't pack what you're doing. It falls on your lap. You and you alone. And we act like everything is fine and dandy. And each one in here has probably got 50 loved ones that's dying and going to hell today. Guarantee you can count 50 right off the top in your family that's done already on their way down that road. How many knows that? Well, how many on up to that? See, that's the difference. Nobody wants to say nobody's going to hell. Everybody wants to say everybody's going to hell, but that's a lie from the devil. Everybody's not going to heaven. What did he tell John when he saw the strong angel? He said, measure it. What was it? He laid down 1,280 furlongs. It's 1,500 miles square. Well, he said the earth was mown and grown every day, stretching back to borders. So listen, heaven ain't never changed. But hell's getting bigger every day to hold everybody that's going down there. She's stretching back every day to hold the ones going down there. And you think this is a game. You think the preachers, listen, wouldn't it be much easier to me to get up? I wouldn't have half of you that's mad at me. Probably a quarter of you wouldn't go off and talk about me. If I pat you on the back, Red, say it's all right, do everything how you want to, treat everybody how you want to, live every how you want to, you don't have to worry about it. But see, my job is for you to get mad at me. It's my job to tell you, if you live like the devil, and you sin every day, you are of the devil. If you talk about one another and put each one another down, you destroy one another. It's my job to do that. So I guess that just gives you the opportunity for you to get mad at me. I don't really care. But that's the way that it is. So when I release it, like old Ezekiel said, he's sitting on a wall there, the sound of the trumpet, saying, now listen, the enemies are coming, and he's going to seek down who is still, whose life that he can do it. My God, if I was to put a Holy Ghost filled people to get excited, I don't know what you could preach to them, but I'm here to tell you tonight, listen, I sound the trumpet, and I throw the chips where they fall, and you get mad and play the pity games all you want to. But listen, old Isaiah said, live every how you want to, but there's a heaven to gain and a hell to shun. So I tell you, what you do with it, it's left up to you tonight, whether you accept it or whether you deny it. It's left up to you. Jesus said we ain't got nothing because we don't ask for nothing. Do a look around the room and they'll say, well, this one's up speaking in tongues, this one here has got some kind of gift, this one's got some kind of unique gift, but they're afraid to use it. The devil's scared them to death and they're afraid to use it. Ain't that right, Bill? Remember when the fire started burning on the inside, the Lord could whisper one little thing. They jump straight up and they proclaim it all the day long. Thus say the Lord. But as they run a little bit, and remember one thing, when you testify, you got to be tried by it. And that's when it comes a little bit hard. That's when everybody gets scared and they're afraid to do something because they're going to be tested by it. The Bible said you'll be justified by your words or condemned by them. Listen, can't say one thing and do it for another. If you say you're filled with the Holy Ghost speaking in tongues, something's going to come out somewhere. Big hand of God's going to tell on you somewhere or another. Something will leak out. When we said what was done in the dark will be brought to the light. What was done in the closet will be shouted from the rooftop. You can't hide from this hard big God I'm talking about. He's like an all-seeing eye full of heaven and earth. Listen, you cannot get away from it. Aaron sings that song, Martha sings it. You can't do nothing with it. I know everybody tries. I see everybody try to. Ain't you see people just actually God despise other people and do everything trying to make them fight. By the strength, by the help, by the grace of God. When everybody says you're going down, God says they're going to stand. It don't matter what you say. He said, who can lay anything to God's elect? He said, it's him who justifies. It's him who glorifies. When you say that when you pray from the fall, we need God to put the strength in them, to stand up and go the extra mile. That's what everybody's forgetting this day and time. You obviously forgetting one thing. I had plans to let Bill and preach here, Cody, whoever be fire, whoever wants to preach. But listen, I got something I want to tell you. Well, you know the Bible says, this is what gets me with the young people this day and time. I'm not talking just guys you're 15, 20, 30 years old, 40. I'm talking about people this day that went to church 40 years. If you went 3 days or 40 years. The Bible said the men of old weren't moved by the will of man. He said we were only moved when the Holy Ghost come up on them. That's when they begin to do something. And we'll sit around and the Holy Ghost is supposed to will and live within us. It's supposed to live within the inside. How many can I get us say amen at least to know it's at the dwelling place on the inside of you? The Bible said that the Lord spoke to Noah and said build an ark, and he built an ark and he built it, and he said the door was open. He said and the breath of life was inside the ark. The bar, he said listen, he said I open the door that nobody can shut. He said we do this and we do that. When God opens that door, you cannot shut it. But he said listen, when I shut the door, nobody can open that door. And I'm here to tell you tonight, we're sitting around acting like God can't do this and God can't do that. If God's in it, he'll stand the test of time regardless who wants it to fall, he'll stand anyway. Because the breath of life was in it. I don't care what anybody else says, what anybody else does, he'll stand. How many today, how many's watched the History Channel and watched them build a duplicate of Noah's Ark? You ever seen them build that? It's about 4 foot long. It looks just like it did on the Bible. They said they built it exactly how the Bible described Noah how to build it. And they put it in every test, Cody, that mankind can design today to try to sink it, and it said it was unsinkable. So listen, if God told Noah how to build it, then somebody else built a duplicate of it, and they couldn't sink it today. If God speaks it, he said, let my word be the truth. He said, if I speak the word, regardless, my word does not change. That's what everybody's forgetting. When God says it, listen, I'm here to tell you, it's coming to pass. We've been higher lips granny. Guaranteed. If the preacher gets mad or the whole congregation gets mad, it'll still come to pass. you can guarantee. Because you know why? Because God said it. He said God wasn't a man. See, man can lie. Man will lie to gain. James said that was the worst punishment. Men will lie to gain. They will lie to gain for money, gain for this and gain for that, to make themselves richer, to feel better about themselves. But see, God ain't a man, Kim. He can't lie. What he says, you can guarantee, Tiffany, you can take to the bank and it's coming to pass, regardless if it goes one day by or 2,000 years. Just like he said, why stand here and gaze up into the sky? Said the same like manner you saw me go away. Said one day I will return. That's been over 2,000 some years ago. He ain't returned yet, but that's a promise read. If he said he's coming, listen, you better be getting ready, or you don't know when he may split the eastern skies and come back after his people. If he said it, you can bet your bottom dollar one day he's coming back. We ought to be the happiest bunch ever was. We ought to be. We sit around and we can't get happy. If we ain't done it, the Lord ain't blessing us, we can't get happy. Hello, can you hear me? Got quiet there, didn't you? Look. I said it the other night. If all the doubt, all the confusion, all the other stuff that pile up here that needs out the door, if all that was gone, could you imagine what would really happen here? The Lord told me that we're going to be standing at the door, sis, sick, just to get in the presence where we could lay hands on it. I could have said we. I said we. Just didn't even clap his hands. It took you 30 seconds to get there. Lord told me that, Coach. You know what else told you told me? Bill, he said, men, we want to be like him. He did say that. He said they would imitate you. Cody, he said they would also hate you for it. Now listen, I'm here to tell you, the Lord has He's got a plan to go on here. I don't care how many demons comes against him. I don't care how many people come against him. If God spoke it, we can guarantee it's coming to pass. Whether I'm here or whether somebody else is here, it'll still come to pass. Don't believe it? Stoney said it when he first opened the church. He said the Lord told him, open this church back up. Give everybody in this holler one more opportunity. Everybody in this holler one more opportunity. Years went by. Stoney's gone out here. We had that revival. Roger got saved. Thanks be to God. The Lord's watching over him. He's in the hospital right now. You see? He gave him one more opportunity. And it's been a little over a year, and Roger's still hanging on. Where little's known, little's required. So he ain't required the whole lot. But I'm here to tell you, he gave him his holler one more opportunity. So listen, you ought to be blessed to be a part of it. That you're in the midst of it. That you could honestly say, hey, I'm a part of something that God's got going on. Instead of saying, well, I can't do this and I can't do that. That's a lie from pits of hell. That the devil's sold in the height of people's head. Bill, when everybody comes there, I let them sing whatever they want to, preach whatever they want to. I ain't stood in nobody's way. I know for sure. That's why I'm here to tell you that the Lord's going to do something. Listen, he has to weed out. What did he say? He said, I'll sweep the first and floors with fire. Sometimes we have to stir things up to get where he needs to be better before these things can even happen. Listen, you can't tell me that the Lord ain't working. Look here. Here's a youngin'. Hey, for all you kids back there talking and slapping each other, listen. I want all of you to stand up. From 12 years, all of you, stand up. Every one of you. Look. How old is this youngin'? 10?
11 years old.
She's 11. She's been laying there for 30 minutes, so I know it's not a put on because she's got HAD. She can't be still. And she's been laying there for 30 minutes. Listen, you can't tell me, Bill, that God ain't